Hello and welcome back to this edition of Daily Actives brought to you by Bootleg Macro. I'm Dustin and we are looking at AMD, boys and girls. And the reason why I love doing this one is because AMD personally is in my account, as well as I do believe in the AI hype that's going on in the market right now. And when we look at this, one of the things that's super fascinating is that we've essentially had green background with black lettering for the past, 2 weeks. That shows you that it's actually in its standard deviation range. It's closed this gap, it looks like. It looks like we've kind of based around here, and we're probably getting ready to go a little bit higher. And the only reason I'm going to say that right now is because the price is now above its 5-day moving average. It's above its 20-day moving average. The volume is starting to return after we had anemic volume. Well, that was around July 4th. We've got volume returning. We almost broke 100 million shares traded today, which we haven't done since back in June 13th. We do see that currently we do have a positive rolling on the 1-day, the 5-day, the 15-day, the 3-month, and the 6-month. We would like to see that 1 month go positive here, but I don't have much concern. What price do we need to get above? So essentially what the problem is right now is that you will have a rolling negative 1 month because the prices 1 month ago were so high. But over the next 2 weeks or so, you're going to get a positive rolling 1 month, even if the price doesn't move. And that is going to drive algos to pay attention to this thing because they are purely based off of recent price action and they love that 1 month return. We can see that we do not have a go long in the short term, we don't have a go long or go short on the short term, intermediate term, or longer term. That's a little concerning, but I'd rather see it go sideways than necessarily go down. We do have a bearish on the short term, a bullish on the intermediate term, and a bearish on the longer term. I would default to that bearish on the longer term. So I would say we're probably bearish right now in AMD. The one thing that's really interesting though is we do see that we're getting rolling sentiment. It's starting to turn up. We are seeing rising bull come back. We're seeing the 2-day, we're starting to get some positives sprinkled in with that negative red that we've got going on. But from the levels that we're at right now, I'd actually say if we get an inflection for any reason, and we do have 3 on the bull key 3. If we get an inflection for any reason, this thing could definitely run because it does have the hype, it has the name, it has the market love. And when we look at the overall chart here, this is something that you would have expected in AMD in its past. It generally will rise, go down, rise, go down, rise, go down. Now we've made the rise and now we've made the go down. I would say right here, I'd be looking at a low around probably 105. Anything under 110, I'd probably be a buyer of, and I was. I'd look at this and say, this is a great opportunity for me to get a little bit long here, but that's just my opinion for myself and what I'm going to do with my account. When I look here at this daily sentiment, we can see that we essentially have started to make that complete rotation where we had exactly what I was talking about before. We had a high and then a low. We've had a high and now we're down to the low. If the green can get back up above this 15-day moving average, which it definitely will be able to do most likely by the middle of next week, that's going to be a signal that you're going to want to go ahead and buy some more AMD, at least for my account. I'm going to do it. When I look at the volume here, we can see volume is again returning, just like I mentioned. We do see that volume has essentially bottomed around the 3rd by July 4th. We're starting to go higher. We're back up above that 15-day average of volume, which is nice to see. We see that the volatility has started to roll over. It bottomed again around the 3rd. Important days happened around July 3rd for AMD, it seems. It essentially has popped up. It is rolling over. If we get this correlation start to roll over, I would expect that we're going to get this price to move higher slowly but surely while we start to see it roll over. If it rolls over and the correlation starts to roll over, I would feel very comfortable buying these prices here in AMD. We've got a bottom that's coming up. It's at 101. We've got the top that's coming down. It's at 128, excuse me. This is the type of move that you'd really say is reasonable. If you're a bull and you believe in AMD, you believe in AI, you believe in NVIDIA, whatever it is, this is the type of stuff that you want to pay attention to. This is probably what is considered to be like a soon-to-be layup. But tell me what you think in the comments below. Are you long? Are you short? Do you like it? Do you love it? Is this even a good review? And before you go, sign up for the New High newsletter. It comes out Sundays at 9 just for you. We give you 25 plus stocks breaking out and hitting 52-week highs. I'll talk to you soon.